Hello everybody, doing a quick video on what do all these statistics mean. So, the first time you ever played one of these games, it can be a little overwhelming, so I'll try to help you out real quick. So strength, it's kind of self-explanatory. It even tells you, oh hey, it affects how much you can carry on your person, the damage of your unarmed or melee attacks, pretty much what it is. Perception is just the accuracy you have in VATS, which it says right there on the bottom. It also affects, and this is where they don't tell you this, it affects your lock-picking chance and stealing. So the more you have, the better you'll be at those things. For endurance, it actually affects how many hit points you get, which it kind of tells you there, and also how many action points. The more you have, the less action points it uses up when you sprint. So it's good to know if you're going to have to run, if you're running around. Higher endurance, you're going to be able to run a little longer. For charisma, it's actually going to affect how your buy and sell prices are, which again it says right there. It affects your persuasion. So when you're in a conversation, you'll have a little you can have a yellow response you can give, and that's it's affecting that. The more you have, the more likely you are to succeed. It also, and this is one of the big ones they don't tell you, your charisma affects how many settlers you can actually have, your max population you have in your settlements. So that ratio is actually based off of 10 plus your charisma is the number of people you're going to have in a settlement. So good to know. So if you want to have big settlements, you're going to want to have a lot of charisma. Intelligence, which is interesting, is the old games there was actually there were skills and all that. So they're done with that. They're not doing that anymore. Instead, intelligence is purely based off of how much XP you'll get, during combat, during events, all that fun stuff. So that's pretty much about it. Agility is based on how many action points you have and when you do VATS. So each point you have in agility will give you 10 action points. So you'll be able to do more things during that. So when you go, oh, I want to shoot this guy in the in the arm, you'll have more points to do that. So you'll be able to focus a little better in VATS. In addition, each point you have in agility will give you an additional 1% in pickpocketing. So for example, you have 5 agility, you'll have a +5 added to your pickpocketing. So good to know. If you want to be the clever rogue, you're going to want to have some agility. And as for luck, this actually affects, it modifies your critical hits, so you're more likely to succeed, and it affects how fast your crit meter will fill up. So when you do combat, when you hit guys, you'll actually have a crit meter that will slowly fill up. So when it's full, you hit someone, the crit will go off. It's going to make it's going to happen a lot more faster. In addition, it also affects how it increases the chance you'll find caps and ammo. So luck is actually a really good thing to have. So in addition, besides all those things I told you, each of these statistics also give you the max you'll be able to go into perks for it. For example, so if you have 3 strength, you'll have 3 levels you'll be able to buy in. When you level up, you can buy up to that number of perks. Otherwise, they're unavailable. But you can always buy into each of these statistics also. So you level up, you go, oh, I only have 2 perception. I want to get up to 3. You can spend a point in there to do that. It's pretty interesting stuff. So I hope this was useful for you guys. If it was, please give me a like and subscribe if you haven't started, because I'm going to try and do a quick series of these little these videos for people who don't really know the game yet. And I'd love to hear comments saying that if this was useful, or if it wasn't, if there's any other questions you have, and see maybe if I can answer them for you. I hope to see you guys next time. See you then.